everybody, it's Edie. Happy birthday to me! Today's my 41st birthday, so I figured I would take you out with me on my birthday so you could hang out and see what I'm getting done today. So as you know, anytime I get a tattoo or anything big like that happens, I like to take you around with me so that you can experience it and hang out with me and be there for moral support. And this year I have decided to get a piercing. So anytime I do body modification, there's a deeper meaning to it for me. So even my piercing is going to have some significance. Excuse me. So I only have I'm not wearing bottom earrings, and I'm actually getting ready to take these out because I'm getting ready to get a new piercing, but I only have 2 piercings in each ear, so I have 4 total in my ears. And I got my first piercing done in my bottom lobe when I was like, I don't know, 3 years old, and my grandma did it with a needle and an ice cube and a potato on the back of my ear. So that's how my first piercing was done. And then the second piercing, my mother actually did with a gun, a piercing gun. And I always had problems with this side, the second piercing in this side, and I didn't wear an earring up here for the longest time. And then while I was in Sicily, I decided to try and re-pierce it, and knock on wood, I have not had a single day's problem with it since I re-pierced it myself. So what I've decided to do is get a piercing up here. And I know that might not seem like anything major, but for me, it's actually pretty important because my ears have always stuck out. You can't always see this one because my hair covers it, but this ear usually always sticks out a little bit, and it comes through my hair. I'm not going to do it right now because my hair looks cute and I'm not fucking it up. But as a rule, my ear will poke through right here. And you see it poking through my hair all the time, and I used to hate that. I mean, it still drives me a little bit crazy because I want my hair to do what I want it to do, and it just won't. And I've learned to accept that, and I love it as it is, and that's fine. But I figure for so long I hated that. I hated this ear and how it stuck out, and I always felt like it was so ugly and annoying that my ears stuck out like that. And it used to be a big thing of self-consciousness for me. And since going through this self-love pilgrimage, I don't hate it anymore. It still annoys me that my hair won't cover it, but it doesn't make me self-conscious, and I don't feel ugly because of it. I don't feel like I have big ears or anything. Like, it's not a negative anymore. It's just something that annoys me because I want my hair to do what I want it to do. I don't dislike it. I don't hate it. I don't hate myself anymore because my ear sticks out. But I have come to think of it differently, and fuck it, since it's gonna stick out, it might as well be cute. So not only have I accepted it, I am embracing it and taking advantage of this thing that used to annoy the fuck out of me and something I used to hate about my body so much. Like, it would piss me off that my ear would stick out all the time. And so I would put my hair behind it or try to get my hair to cover it up. And now I'm embracing it, and that space is there. And so I might as well look cute. And so for the longest time now, for about 2 or 2.5 years, since I got my first tattoo, I've been planning another tattoo, and I wanted to get a tattoo up in here, and it was going to be like a star with some little swirly tendrils coming off of it, and then a piercing right through the center of the star. However, after talking to several tattoo artists, I've decided that that's probably not going to work, because from what I've been told, ear tattoos don't always do very well. They don't last as long. Sometimes they can just turn out kind of fucked up. And what I want, for a star to look like a star, it needs to be fairly large in size. Otherwise, it's just going to look like a blob, and I don't want a blob. So I don't think I have enough space up there to get the size star that I would need in order to have it look like a star and continue to look like a star years down the line, because ears can kind of do that bleeding thing, and not blood, but, you know, tattoo ink bleeding. I'm probably not gonna end up getting the tattoo, but I did find a really cute piercing that I like, and it's actually 5 piercings, so it's 1 through the center and then 1, 2, 3, 4, like 1, 2, 3, 4 little, like a square around a center point. So I think that's what I'm gonna get done, but I'm starting with the first one today because I have not had my cartilage pierced before, and I did have problems with this one, even though it's not technically a cartilage piercing, it's pretty close to the cartilage, and I think that's why I had a problem with it. So I'm gonna get 1 piercing in the center here done today, and then if I do decide to get the tattoo, it's in the perfect spot, or if I want to get other piercings around it, it's already in the right space for that. And then depending on how well this one does, I will probably get the other 4 added to it later on. I also saw it was like 3 coming down, so 1, 2, 3 coming down in a line. That also looked pretty cool. But or going around this way. I've been looking at piercings for a while now, but like really, I could get a single stud earring that looks like 3 piercings. So you put the stud through the center, and then there's, you know, stuff on either side, or, you know, the stud at the top, and then 2 or 3 more connected to it. So I don't have to get another piercing in order to make it look like I have multiples. So I think I'm just gonna do the center one today and go from there. So I'm getting ready to go meet my husband for lunch, and then I think we're going to the piercing shop. I'm so excited. So I'll see you there. I'm waiting. She's coming to mark my ear so we can figure out if I could have multiple piercings later on, or if I'm just gonna get 1, or what I'm doing. So I'll be back. I have the new piercing. So I couldn't film it. I wasn't allowed to film anything inside the piercing studio, so I didn't get any of the before planning and none of the action. So sorry I could not film the piercing, but I got it done. So I was looking at possibly getting a little cluster of piercings down the line, and I talked to the piercer, and because of the way my ear is shaped, we decided to get the single piercing with the little studs attached to either side of the center stud. But she did say that I could get others up in the little curve later on. But I'm really happy with it. I love it. It's so pretty. And it hurt, but I don't know. It's I don't know how to describe the pain. Like right now, it's throbbing and I kind of have an earache, but it's not painful. It is painful. It is painful. It's throbbing right now. And I got it done, I don't know, maybe 30 or 45 minutes ago. But the initial, like, needle pain, it didn't hurt for very long at all. It was pain, but it didn't last very long, so... And it wasn't like excruciating pain. I think the tattoo, like the line work on tattoos, is actually more painful and for a prolonged period of time. So it wasn't as painful as I thought it was going to be. But it's throbbing now, and like I do have like a slight headache and a little bit of an earache. But it's up in my fucking cartilage, so what do I expect? But I'm really happy with it, and I'm excited to see how it looks like once I can touch it and, you know, like get used to it. And when the pain goes away, that's gonna be the real test. And I do know that cartilage piercings can take up to a year to heal. I'm hoping mine does not take that long, but I'm going to be anal about the care of it. So I'm really happy with it. And I think it looks so pretty. Like I want my ear to stick out now. I'm like, look at, do you see? Do you see? So now if my ear sticks out, I'm gonna be all right with that. And just embracing it, because now it's so pretty. It's got bling in it. It makes me so happy. So that was kind of the point, and I'm really happy with it. So I'll kind of keep you posted throughout the next couple of weeks and months as this heals. Hopefully it doesn't take months, but you know, until I feel like it's fully healed, however long that takes, I'll just kind of keep you posted on the progress of it. And yeah, that's it. So that is it for me today. Today's my birthday, but we're not really doing a whole hell of a lot because we have so much going on this weekend. Christopher actually has prom tomorrow. He's going to his junior prom. So we have a lot to prepare for with that. And then the St. Patrick's Day parade, and my husband was supposed to run in the Shamrock Half Marathon, but he ended up with an injury and can't run. But I think we're still gonna go to the race and cheer the runners on, and possibly a play this weekend. So we have a very busy weekend, and we're just doing dinner tonight. And nothing really fancy. So thanks for hanging out with me today. I wish I could have like filmed the process. Apparently I had a very large needle sticking out of my ear at one point, but I didn't see any of it. Like I was turned away from the mirror looking away, and I have no idea what it looked like and what happened. So, but my husband was sitting there and I kept watching his face and he was like, so I can only imagine. And he did tell me that I had a big needle sticking out of my ear at one point. And he told me to look at it and I couldn't. There was no way. Oh God, that would have been bad. But I'm happy. And I went to Finders Keepers. That's the piercing shop that I went to here in Chesapeake. And they are a piercing only studio. That's all they do is piercing. So I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy with the service that I got and the people and all that good stuff. So thanks for hanging out with me on my birthday and getting my piercing today. If you have any questions, post them in the comments down below. I don't know how much of it I can answer. My dog just walked into the tripod, so sorry if you got dizzy. But I'll answer any questions that I have, or any questions that I can, or maybe direct you where you can get the answers to those questions. And yeah, we'll go from there. And remember, if you like what I do here, don't forget to hit the little subscribe button. That way you don't miss anything. And then click the little bell. That way you get the notifications from YouTube that let you know I've uploaded a new video. All the links to all the places that you can hang out with me are in the description box below. And really the main place is Edie's Cosmic Gathering Place. That is my group on Facebook. And I post exclusive content in there. And we are reading a book together and having some really cool conversations. So come on and hang out with me in that spot as well. Thank you all so much for being here. Remember, you are fierce, you are fabulous, and you are fucking badass. So keep that shit up, and I'll see you next time. Mwah. Bye!